Hey everybody, welcome back to the NPP, the No I'm Patrick podcast. This is episode number 18, 118, season 2, episode 18. You know, all the good stuff. Got a lot of topics that probably won't last a lot of time to talk about, but you know, we got a good amount of stuff.
A little mixture of everything.
Yeah, we'll do that Poeltl Wordle game type thing again probably. So yeah, let's just get right into it. You know, we know how the game has changed in the NBA, right? Basketball has changed just as a whole, and you start to see it now. You know, in every level. You got in the little what's it called? What are the travel teams called for basketball?
Travel basketball teams.
No, but they're called something else. No, not because what are they? Not a rec league, you know, but they have a name.
Travel basketball.
No, it's like starts with an A or something.
A
AAU teams. You see
AAU.
those? Yeah. You see it happen where, you know, there's like trying to be like Steph, Clay,
Yep.
Trae Young,
Yep.
Kyle Korver, the GOAT, Ray Allen, that's my guy right there, Reggie Miller, my guy. But a lot of 3-pointers being shot now, and we saw that in a college game, a college team shot over 100 attempts. It was like 111 you have here.
111, yeah.
And they made 40, which, I mean,
It's pretty good.
do the math. It's 120 points right there.
True.
Quick maths right there.
Nice.
I didn't watch the game, or I didn't see any stats on the game. Do you know what the final score was?
They ended up winning the game. 43s, that's insane. They never
if you hit
attempted
43s, you're gonna win the game, most likely.
Yeah, 43s. Let me see if I can pull up the score here. College. But
I mean, just attempting 100 in general is, I think that has to be the first time it's ever been done, right?
yeah, so Grinnell College is the college that set the NCAA men's basketball record for 3-point attempts. Division 3 school. They won 124 to 67 over UMass Bible
Wait,
College.
124?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So all their points were on threes, pretty much. Then I guess
Yeah.
if you shoot 100 times, that has to be your only shot attempts, really.
Yep. Uh, they shot 51.1% in the second half.
You're just chucking them.
In
Other team has to be turning it
2012,
over, missing a lot.
in 2012, Grinnell guard Jack Taylor set a NCAA record with 138 points in a game. Same college.
Oh, that's the same one. I remember that. I remember when that happened. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to get known. Just throw records out there.
Yeah, they
Have your
scored
star
4
player score
points at the free
138.
throw line. So that's the extra 4 points there.
Yeah.
The college improves their record with the win to 4-6. So
Nice. Yeah, you gotta get your name out there some way. Some way. So
Grinnell College. If you want to just shoot the ball, I think that's the school for you. If someone's putting up 138 points and they attempted 111 3-pointers, that's
like a D3, I think, right? Or was it a D2?
it's a D3. So
D3, yeah. Hey, that's their game plan. Let's go out there and let's just make them. Why? I bet there's a lot better shooters in lower divisions for NCAA, because people tend to be less athletic when you go down in the division, so they have to be good at something. A lot more athletic guys go up to D1, and they're more of athletes than they are pure shooters. So
yeah, they can do
it. Makes sense.
D1's a little bit more all around type players.
Exactly. So they're not just focusing on one spot.
Basically.
Yeah.
I mean, we do see a couple shooters, but mostly it's all around games. But Another thing that's going viral, uh, and that got NBA players, stars tweeting out in response to this, a video of this another, AAU team. Um, you know, every player on the team is dripped out in swag. They got the arm sleeves, they got the headbands, they got the tights, the leggings, they got the nice LeBrons, the Nike gear, everything, you know, swagged out. And they were doing, you know, too short, too
Too
short,
small. Yeah.
too small gestures after making baskets in the paint, doing the three ball, like the three mellow, doing the ice in the veins. So pretty cool video going around. You could definitely see it anywhere, but
I know you love this. That's what you said.
dude, I th- I do love it. Why
Yeah.
not? You know, I think it's kind of in all sports, um, kids want to be like their stars that they love. So,
Yeah. And
um,
they're easily impressionable. So when they see it on TV or yeah, like you said, the favorite players doing it, then they're gonna copy it.
yeah. What do you think? Do you not like it?
I'm not a fan of it. Um, well, when I think about that stuff, I feel like your kids, you want to play just to play. It's not like um a crazy competitive field, but I guess it is now. It was different when we were younger. I guess it was kind of like you just go and play basketball because you want to play basketball, and I don't know. I feel like it's leaning more taunting than it is. They're having fun. It's like in the NBA, they're not gesturing it towards people as much, and I think when you're an adult, you can handle when someone's taunting you more than when you're a kid.
Mhm.
Like if you're a young kid out there and you're getting told like shown, oh, you're too small, or you're getting yelled at by this other player, you're gonna be like, well, what is going on?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. It's just thinking. I just think they're too young to do it. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's not that bad, but still, it's like I wouldn't want my kid doing it. That's how
Honestly,
you have to look at it. Would you want your kid doing that?
yeah, it would be cool. I think that age, like I think if someone is taunting when they get older, like in high school, that's when I'm like, dude, like chill. But I
But
think
what's the difference
as
then?
kids, it's like they're just having fun.
I don't know.
No, okay.
Well, why can't you say that about the high school level then?
I don't know because they're
They're just having
like,
fun.
no,
What
they
do you
want to
mean
prove
no?
a point, like egos and stuff. These kids, no egos. They're
Well,
just
I
having
don't know. They
fun.
could have egos. It looks like that some of them do. They
I
don't look
don't
like they're
know.
having fun. They look like they're actually angry. They're just
Um,
like, yeah, you're too small, kid. Get
yeah,
off me. Yeah. That's what they look like to me.
but
I have to go out there and swat them, teach them a lesson.
I just like the bigger kid doing the like flexing
You're
on the kid.
like literally nothing, no, like no muscle on that little boy. He's a little boy. He's flexing on that. That's funny. I think
Yeah, that one's a good one.
there's just some like stuff like when they're yelling like trash talking type of thing. It's like it's different. I guess not like it's not like the gestures. I guess the gestures are different because it's like just what like they see it. But
Yeah,
if they're like trash talking another kid, it's
yeah,
a
trash
little too
talking.
much.
Yeah,
A little too much.
trash talking. That's a different thing than gesturing. I would say.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't. I don't recommend trash talking at a little age.
I
You
can see
know.
the gesturing could be fun because they're just
Yes.
copying.
What the NBA players do.
Yeah, but when they go out and be like yelling at him, "You're too small. Get off of me, little
Yeah.
kid," something like that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Like, what are you, 4'2"?
Probably not even that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very popular video right now. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. A lot of people were against it. A lot of NBA players were against it.
Yeah.
Not happy.
So, like Noah said earlier, uh, get to play the fun game of Poeltl.
Total. Yup.
Poeltl. Um, if you didn't see it last time, here's our stat. We're 1 for 1.
Let's
Did
go.
did not play it for the whole week. Uh, we only get one shot in every 4 hours, so um, pretty fun last time we got it. The last player last time was Marcus Morris, senior,
Yeah.
from the Clippers. Um, who go ahead, Noah, start us off again.
Start again.
Yeah. Now that we know what we need to do here.
Let's see. So I guess you kind of want to go with like a mid-level player, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta go with I say division and teams, of course, like don't really matter, but I feel like there's more guards and forwards, right?
Yeah, so you want to kind of just see, I guess,
And
uh,
like a good height too, like
like a
six
middle ground height, like a six
three
six six seven.
or six
So
five.
so you'll know that it's above or under.
Yeah.
Let's go, Buddy Healed.
Wow. Buddy.
Buddy
Bohan.
Boeheim, man.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Good
so we know
start.
he's a guard 6'4",
Oh, that's
younger
pretty
than
confident.
30, the younger guy.
Yep. And the number, I feel like the number is kind of, you know,
Yeah, lower
gonna
than
hit.
24. What are you
Uh,
thinking?
in the
I think
West
Anthony
Conference.
Simons. I don't know how tall he is though.
Isn't he like six? Isn't he short? Like 6'1", 6'2"?
I think he's 6'4".
He's a guard.
Yeah, or maybe he is shorter than 6'4".
You
I
can't
thought
go.
Buddy Hield was 6'6" or 6'5".
How about Damian Lillard?
Yeah, but I think he's older than 30, is he not?
Oh yeah, is he? Yeah, he's probably
Or he's
older.
at least
Oh, that's
30.
true, huh?
I think he's 30 at
Younger
least.
than 30, huh? That's um
You can go. Oh no, Steph is older than 30. Jordan Poole,
Jordan Poole, yeah.
he might be 6'4", 6'5".
It's a good one. I like Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole.
Okay.
So higher than 23,
At
higher
the
than
same
number
height.
3.
It's impressive.
Yeah. So he's at the Pacific, which was what? Lakers, Clippers, Kings, and Warriors last time.
You get Suns. Did you say mention
Oh
Suns?
yeah, Suns.
Yeah.
Maybe not Kings.
So Blazers are out. So it's gonna be like Dallas. God, I can't even think of Grizzlies. No, Grizzlies.
Jaw?
Is Grizzlies in the Pacific?
No.
Okay.
Can we look that up or is that cheating?
Uh, yeah, we can look that up. I'm gonna say we can look Western Conference.
It says it's the Warriors, Clippers, Lakers, Suns, and Kings.
Hmm.
So it's not any of those. So you could go Damian Lillard, but I don't think he's 6'4". He's 6 foot
Yeah, I think we also said that he's older than
30. You could go Jaw. I think he's probably 6'2".
he's short. Yeah,
Desmond Bain. He's a guard.
yeah.
So
Nuggets, Jazz, Wolves.
you
Ooh,
could go. Oh no, he's probably taller. I was gonna say, what's that guy's name on the Wolves?
I was thinking Anthony Edwards,
Yeah, him. But I think he's
but I
six
think he's
five.
young. Isn't he young though? Is he
Yeah,
like
he might be like 22,
yeah?
21.
Thunder.
Shea Gilgeous,
He's
maybe. I
tall.
don't know if he's 23. Yeah, he's 6'6", I think.
Yeah.
Josh Giddey's like
Let's just put
18.
another guess down. So
I like
second.
Anthony Simons.
Okay. Anfries.
Oh,
Oh shoot. So
so he's on Portland.
he's number two, right? Oh
Oh,
no.
yeah, yeah, yes,
No, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, no. He's higher than three. Sorry.
Oh,
I know he's one. Let's see. Um, dude, I'm drawing blanks on the Blazers roster right now. Anthony Simons, Damian Lillard. Um, do you know or no? You're still
no,
thinking.
I don't.
Okay. Dude, I can't even like. I would say CJ McCollum, but he's not even there anymore.
Yeah, I don't even think he's
Um,
6'4" either, though. It's just the guards. Oh, we just have to know who the guards are. I don't know who the
I don't
guards
know
are
the
on
guards, bro. I
Portland.
only know Damian Lillard, Simons. Um,
Gary Trent Jr. Is he still on them?
I don't know.
No, no, he got traded to the Raptors.
I
Who
don't
went
know.
from the Raptors to the
Oh,
to Portland?
Norman Powell.
Norman Powell. That's who it is. It has to be Norman Powell.
Norman Powell.
Has to be.
What? He's on the
Oh, he
Clippers.
went. Okay, we're well, it's less than 24. Uh,
He's also 29. Holy shit.
so younger than 29, older than 23.
So between 23 and 30.
6'4" though. That's what's throwing me off. Is who's 6'4"? Who's in like he wasn't a rookie. He's not a rookie. He's like a third year, fourth year player. He's from North Carolina. I don't know if he's still on the team. What's his name?
North Carolina?
Yeah, but I think he might be a forward.
Um,
He was like a high pick, but he doesn't really doesn't play.
um,
Who did they trade for CJ McCollum?
from the Pelicans?
Yeah, it was they got like a couple picks. Also they get Larry Nance. Who did they get from the Pelicans? Josh Hart,
Josh Hart?
potentially.
Potentially.
I don't know if he's 6'4" though. I think he's shorter at 6'4".
You want to just put it in there? Is he on the is he on the Blazers?
I don't know if he's still there. That's the only thing. I thought Norman Powell was still there.
Hey,
Hey,
Josh
baby.
Hart. Let's
What a
go.
player again. Josh Hart and who's the other one? Marcus Morris Sr.
Dude, totally
We're
forgot about this guy.
14 more hours now. So yeah, next week.
Next week.
Plenty of time. Yeah.
I think we
I don't
guessed
know
the
who the
last
other guards
five
are.
guesses too, right? Didn't
Was it 5 or 6? I think it was 6.
we? 6.
1-5, 1-6. Current streak 1. Nice. You should just play. Keep our streak going.
No, because then I'll just mess it up.
It'll show. It'll show if you got it wrong.
Yeah.
Well, good effort. There we go.
There we go.
We're improving every time.
Every time. It's gotta. It was a first. It was a good first guess.
Let me look up the roster real quick. Who's that guy? Nasir Little. That's what I was thinking of, but I think he's
Uh,
taller. It says he's a power forward. I thought he was shorter. Like 6'5". It's close. Close one.
I also got Gary Payton. Nice. Cool. Sweet. So we got that. Yeah. Do you think we can never get it in like one or two?
I think you just have to get really lucky. I mean,
There's a lot of players too.
yeah. Who did I guess again? Well, Buddy Hield was pretty close. It was a
Jordan
shooting
Poole is a good
guard,
one too.
Jordan Poole. Yeah. I mean, we were close on pretty much all of our guesses except for Norman. Well, Norman Powell's still in the same um
I thought he
region,
was on the Blazers.
but yeah, he left, I guess. I don't did they trade him? Like I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't know. But like I don't know any of these guys' heights. Like I thought Josh Hart was 6'5" or
Yeah.
something. Like I don't know. But I also forgot Josh Hart was there until you said CJ McCollum and then like oh CJ McCollum
Yeah,
traded.
that's true. Nice way to work this out. Let's see.
No, two brains right there. You
Exactly.
mentioned McCollum, I would have never thought of McCollum.
You want to take a quick break and you want to do one more topic here?
We can take a quick break if you want, and then we'll just do all football again.
Yeah. So let's no sponsors this week, Noah.
Okay.
Um yeah, all our deals have expired, so um
With ourselves. Yeah.
wait for the paycheck in the mail.
Nah, I've never received a paycheck.
You
You
live in
must be getting it all.
you live in LA, right?
Yeah.
That's the address you gave me. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that? Like you don't know my address, so it's cool.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's take a quick break here, and we'll see you after the break. Welcome back. Thank you. Not to our sponsors because we didn't have any.
Well,
Go
welcome back.
follow
We didn't go
us.
anywhere.
Go follow us on Instagram and Twitter at the MPP Live and at the MPP on the YouTubes. Like, comment, subscribe over there. I can see me and Noah's wonderful faces. Can see what type of beard Noah has. It could get longer by each week, or it
It's
could,
back already. It's back. It's back.
or be a little shaved, maybe. I don't know. Um, yeah, let's get right into the NFL divisional round, but we'll keep that for a later time. We're getting into Will Levis. Looks like he's
Will Levis.
shooting up the QB charts here. CJ Stroud announced that he is entering the draft. So we got Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Will Levis. That's kind of the top three, honestly. That's who everyone's
Uh,
going for.
Will Richardson is the next one. I think they have him going first round, but or I don't know if they have him going first round, but they have him as a 32nd best prospect. So,
Mm. You also got Duggan in there from TCU,
yep.
Stenson Bennett from Georgia. But, those two, maybe a late first round, maybe second round, third round, not quite up there. Other people in the draft that will probably go higher than them. But, this is where we're at. But Will Levis, Noah, do you think he's going to be like one of those top 5 picks?
I don't know. I think it all depends on Tom Brady and Derek Carr. So if Derek Carr goes to the Jets, I think the most popular spot for him is the Jets and Tampa for Derek Carr. So he ends up there. Who needs a quarterback top?
Well,
Colts, Texans. Who else?
Colts, Texans.
I mean, I can see the Jets taking another QB if they don't get Derek Carr or Tom Brady or Lamar Jackson or something like that. So maybe Will Levis if he falls to, I don't know what are they like 12 or something or 13. They're in the teen range.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but a lot of people like him. But they're thinking that the Colts will trade up and pick Will Levis first overall. Which I think if you're going to pick Will Levis, why would you trade up? I don't think anyone's really looking at getting him first overall, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people comparing him to Josh Allen from his size and his arm and his kind of inaccuracy sometimes. Um, then also a lot of people are just thinking he could be the next Zach Wilson. So
Yeah.
real split, which is pretty crazy to say. Just to think, like, imagine you're an NFL QB, and in the draft, people are saying if you're going to be a bad pick, you'll be the next Zach. Like, if you're Zach Wilson, imagine hearing like analysts being like, "Yeah, man, if he moves up and they pick Will Levis top three, he could be the next Zach Wilson." Like, think
I
about that.
think
That's crazy.
I think it's also crazy because Zach Wilson only got drafted like 2 years ago. He's
Yeah,
already a
really early.
bust already. So
I know people are comparing him up there with Jamarcus Russell, um, which I don't think anyone will pass Jamarcus Russell unless
he's so
you
bad.
have to be really really have a tough time. Like, the only one who might be up there right now is Lance,
Trey Lance,
Trey
which
Lance, but he hasn't played. So
yeah,
if he plays, he ends up not being good. That's the only one who might be up there. Maybe injury wise and stuff if he keeps getting injured, but we'll see what happens with Lance.
yeah.
Um,
We can talk about when something actually does happen. But a lot of speculation. A lot of people are saying that maybe trade Trey Lance. See what type of market's out there. If
I'm a big get as much as you can get for someone. So if that means if you want to stick with Lance, go ahead, stick with Lance. But get as much as you can for Brock Purdy. Like, there's no reason to keep these two on the roster.
yeah,
Um, if you want to stick with one, then stick with one and get rid of the other. You don't need them both on the team. You can always sign a backup. There's a bunch of good backup QBs. You don't need two potential starters. You might as well just get anything you can get for them.
yeah. So on to the Jets. We did mention it briefly while talking about the top picks where Will Levis is gonna go. Speculation is and odds in Vegas got Lamar Jackson leaving the Ravens, going to the Jets. Jets are the favorite. Would be super crazy. I kind of want to see it happen just to switch things up, get a little crazy. A
Yeah,
little crazy.
change it up a bit. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think that'd be the most fun place for him to go because he would have a good defense, good weapons around him,
Mm-hmm.
good run game, but also maybe little Falcons. Who knows? Falcons are looking for a QB.
Yeah.
Raiders obviously looking for a QB. Um,
Dude, Lamar to Devontae. Ooh.
yeah, and if somehow they can keep Josh Jacobs, which
Mm-hmm.
I mean they disrespected him by not picking up his fifth option, so he might leave. But um, yeah, he has some decent Hunter. Renfro's not bad, so
Yeah. Defense is a
possibility
little
there.
iffy, but
Yeah, the defense is awful,
yeah.
so it
I
all just
think
depends on who wants to trade for him and how
mhm.
much they're willing to give up.
I think well, do they have to trade him for him even though his contract's up after this year?
Yeah, because they'll probably franchise tag him. I think that's what I'm hearing
Okay.
from
So
what I've been seeing.
I think it just brings all these teams into play. I know all these teams are, looking at rookies coming in, but I think if Lamar is available, I think a lot of teams are going to jump on that and, of course, try to go out and get Lamar Jackson. I think Lamar Jackson's better than any of the rookies coming in.
Exactly, yeah. Um, there's been rumors of a straight Justin Fields for Lamar Jackson trade. Um, personally, I think I'd rather have Justin Fields. I'm not saying he's better than Lamar Jackson. Obviously, he's not, but he's cheaper. He does pretty much the same stuff as Lamar Jackson, and I think he can improve to be a Lamar Jackson type player. Um,
Yeah.
so instead of giving him up with swap and then paying Lamar Jackson who knows how much money he's
Mhm.
going to be getting. He'll definitely be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, I would think. We'll see. I mean, who's the highest for now? Dak?
Right now, yeah, I think it is Dak.
I think he'd have to pass Dak. I don't know how he
Yeah,
wouldn't.
Dak, Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray got a big one.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Kyler
Right
Murray.
now.
It has to be more than Kyler Murray at the very least.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Aaron Rodgers is another QB who could be on the move too. So there's another opening in Green Bay if they don't want to go Jordan Love, which they probably will. But
They drafted this guy, what was it, 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
I mean, I think it's been 3 years now.
Gosh, seems like just last year.
Torch passing now, just like with the Favre and Rodgers. I think that Rodgers is done in Green Bay. I don't think he'll be back. So
Yeah. I'm surprised he lasted this long. That's
yeah,
just annoying after, not getting any help on the receiver end after Devontae and just not being on the same page with the head coach LaFleur. So I
yeah,
don't
I
know.
can see him somehow ending with the Raiders just so he can be back with Devontae, even if it's just for a year.
Yeah.
But um, that's another QB we can talk about at some point in the future when that time comes.
Just rack him up.
I know. But yeah, I think Lamar to the Jets would be really fun. I think that'd be the best place for him, at least. And the Ravens fired their offensive coordinator, so
Hmm.
and Harbaugh wants him back,
Hmm.
or wants Lamar to stay. They say they plan to keep him, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good
Yeah.
with the drama, with him not playing and all this
And
stuff.
it brings up another QB that we didn't mention, but Tom Brady.
Hmm.
He lost to the Cowboys. Not Micah, Poyer from the Bills said that he should retire and go spend time with his kids. So, I think his time in Green Bay at Buccaneers, I think it's done. I would definitely move on.
Yeah, he's done there. There's no way he goes back.
He's got no line there. His defense is okay. I mean, weapons are great, but he's just has no run game either. Fournette couldn't hold it down for him.
Dude, they kept running the ball with Fournette in the game, and I was just like, he shouldn't even be getting any touches.
Yeah,
He should be a red, like a
red
red
zone,
zone only.
power back,
Right? Yeah, exactly.
fourth down.
No point to
Within,
be running him midfield.
yeah.
No point. We
So
wasted a play.
I think his time is done there. If he does come back, well, there's rumors that if he does leave, it's going to be like a 1 year deal. I think from here on out, if he decides to keep on playing, but like I was listening to PTI and Michael Wilbon was just saying, dude, what else do you have to win? Like you already won MVPs, Super Bowl MVPs, Super Bowls, all these playoff games. Like, dude, just give it up. Like you're
Uh,
not playing for anything now.
it's hard for these. I think it's hard for these players who are just so great at something
Mm-hmm.
for them to
Give it up.
just be done with it. And
Yeah.
then like it was hard for Kobe,
Mm-hmm.
one great NBA player. It's going to be hard for LeBron. I think. I think it's already getting to the point where LeBron really has nothing to prove once he passes Kareem. Like there's nothing else he can do. Like he's broken a bunch of records. He has 4 NBA titles. It's like what
Yeah.
else is there to do? But I think he's going to be playing for who knows how long. Like I think he can play until he's 45 if he really wanted to, which I think he will. Because what else is he going to do?
Yeah.
Like like Michael Jordan played till he was old. Like all these great players just have no idea what to do. Like
Mm-hmm.
when they're done, some get into casting, some get into coaching, whatever. But I feel like the ones who actually know what to do are like the really great players, but they weren't goat status players who get into coaching and all that stuff. So I don't see Tom Brady ending unless he has to.
Supposedly, he has like a $300 million deal with Fox to go cast.
I honestly think he'll just turn it down until he's ready. So it's like
Just insane amount of money. He'll get more being a analyst on Fox than he is probably staying in the league. So
Yeah, I think it's just the case where he just doesn't know when to stop, and he probably doesn't want to stop playing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like you said, I think he'll do a couple 1 years potentially with the same team. I don't know who he'd go to though. Like
Yeah.
like maybe to like a 1 year with the Colts. I don't know why he'd go to the Colts, but like a team like that who's going to draft a young player and then mentor him for a year. But he has to be the starter. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So very
eh,
interesting off
and
season coming up here.
he's not going to a bad team. So
No.
I don't know. I don't even know if there's any good teams that need a QB. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so it'll be interesting to see where he goes as the offseason progresses. Um, and yeah, so we'll make more NFL picks here. So we made the same picks last week, except for what you had. Who did you pick? The Jaguars,
At the Jaguars. So
which the Jaguars should have lost. Like they
yeah.
should have lost.
It's insane games. All the games are great except second half of the Niners and the Buck Cowboys game. Unless you want to mention that the Cowboys kicker did go 1-5 and
That was crazy.
field goals. So
He had missed five in a row, starting from the last game. He had
yeah,
missed the one at the end, and then he missed four in a row in the game. And it was kind of crazy. It was getting to the point like like people were actually questioning if he's going to have a job. But he was one of the best kickers in the regular season, so I'm sure he'll be fine.
yeah. But you gotta figure it out, dude. You can't keep going into the
This is a
playoffs.
Cowboys thing right here. This is something that'll ruin the Cowboys playoffs.
Yeah,
They'll be down two, and he's just gonna miss a field goal. Like it's bound to happen. The story's right, like it's
yeah.
getting written right there for him to kick a field goal to miss it.
Let's see. So we got the picks here using the same thing as last time here. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first this time?
You go first. It's fine.
All right. I'll go first.
I
See
think we'll be
or
pretty similar again.
I think so. So yeah, divisional round this week and uh I guess I'll just start off with the Niners. Niners Cowboys. Of course I'm going Niners. They still got the hot hand. Really turned up the heat in the second half. You know, they kind of blew it at halftime versus the Seahawks, but I'm sure that's going to get figured out. And they held the Seahawks to like 0 points until, last couple possessions in the fourth. So, or giving up like a cheap touchdown at the end. So they really showed out. I think Brock Purdy's still going to, dude, like Brock Purdy, like this guy. They're talking about keeping him in the offseason. Like I said, he should be the starter next year. So let's keep the train rolling. Got Niners going into the conference championship. They will be facing the New York Football Giants. I think they can beat the Eagles. Um, they beat the Vikings at home. They're away, so this is going to be a division matchup for them. They know the Eagles. They know how to play them. Eagles do have Jalen Hurts back. That's the only thing. He did look good last game of the season for them. But coming off the bye week, it's kind of weird that they have a bye week in the playoffs. Maybe they're feeling a little rusty. Maybe the Giants can take advantage of that. I think Daniel Jones, if he doesn't turn the ball over like he didn't do against the Vikings, I mean that's gonna be huge for him. So I'm going Giants versus the Niners in the NFC Conference Championship. Uh, Jags versus the Chiefs. I don't think the Jags can have the magic or the luckiness 2 weeks in a row. The Chiefs are way too good. Not much else to say. I think the Chiefs are gonna take care of business. Just like the Eagles coming off a bye, I think it's gonna be a slow start as well, but they're going to turn it up in the second half. And then a rematch of Bills Bengals. Kind of crazy that this game's happening again. Um, Bills versus Bengals at Bills this time. Bengals were up 7-3. before Damar Hamlin's injury. But I gotta go Bills, dude. Gotta go Bills. Running with the Bills. Bills versus Chiefs in the conference championship. That's going to be played at Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta. So neutral site would be interesting for that game. Those are my picks. Noah, what do you think?
I like the picks. I think we're a lot more similar. I'm surprised on the Giants pick, but
Love a good underdog, yeah.
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
rather take the Giants. I think they have a better chance than the Chiefs, I think.
hmm
I mean, sorry, Jaguars.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, some solid picks. I think you can't go wrong with any of these teams right now in the NFL. They're all good. They all have the chance to win. But yeah, for me, the Cowboys versus the 49ers. I think this will be probably the closest game that the 49ers have had in the last, 13 weeks.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I also want to say they did play last year in the playoffs, and we all remember what happened to Dallas last year. Dak running the ball with no
yeah,
timeouts in the middle of the field and
yeah, and just lost them the game.
just lost. So
Yeah. I think the Cowboys will put up a good fight because they have some good wide receivers. Dak's a good QB, and the 49ers secondary is their weak spot. So I think there will be some damage done there, but I don't think it'll be enough to to beat the 49ers. The 49ers front line stopping the run game definitely going to happen. So um, easy 49er dub. Now the Eagles Giants game. I was surprised you picked the Giants. I thought this was going to be the one we just agreed on, but I'm with you with the Giants. They're the hot team right now. You always got to go with the hot team. Just like with March Madness, I always like to pick the hot teams. So yeah, Giants. Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones looking good. He's looking like the top pick QB right now, which I mean took him long enough, but yeah, if he can't make mistake, if he doesn't make any big mistakes, any big turnovers, the Giants are looking good. They have a good defense right now. Obviously Saquon Barkley and the wideouts are playing really well. So as long as they keep it up, I think they can beat the Eagles. And I think what did they play the Eagles the last game of the season? It was a close game, anyways. So
yeah,
uh, these two know each other pretty well, so it's going to be a hard fought game there. That one's probably the closest game I think I have um, coming up. Chiefs, I think they blow up the Jaguars. I don't think the Jaguars deserve to be there. I think the Chargers' bad coaching really hurt them. They definitely should have won last week. They just decided not to run the ball at all in the second half for some reason when they're up 30 points. It made no sense. Uh, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I mean, the Chargers should honestly fire their whole coaching staff, but they only fire the offensive coordinator. So next year, if they don't do anything, then definitely they're gonna get rid of the head coach.
yeah,
Bills Bengals. Now this is where I disagree. I think the Bengals will win this game, um, but it's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be a really fun game. The Bills and Bengals. A lot of emotion probably in this game because of what happened with Lamar Hamlin. But I think the Bengals just have the better team. Bills have a decent defense, but they're pretty shaky. Saw that against the Dolphins, and the Bengals offensive line not very good. But Joe Burrow's been really good about getting the ball out quick. Um, the offensive game plan's pretty good. He knows short passes and leads into open plays down the field. So I think they got it. They got three good wideouts. They got a good star running back. They have more star power than the Bills do. And I think it's gonna be a rematch. Bengals Chiefs.
nice. Yeah,
But the
yeah,
49ers definitely have an easier route to the
yeah.
Super Bowl.
Even
I think they'll
even
beat the
if the
Giants.
Eagles win, I think Niners still have a great chance. I think. people say Niners are better than the Eagles, so uh, which also changes that Niners wouldn't be the home team. So
Yeah.
uh, Eagles win, they're the home team. If the Eagles lose, the Niners are going to be the home team. So ticket prices for this weekend's games ridiculous. It's like 500 for nosebleeds. So and it's not raining. Don't know what happened to the rain. It's sunny right now, as you can see through my camera. Um, but yeah, so those are our picks. We'll pick again next week.
Real
Conference
quick though, real
champion.
quick. I think Brock Purdy hasn't really faced a good defense. So it's gonna be interesting also with the Cowboys because they have a good defense, kind of shaky also, but when they're on, they're on. And Brock Purdy hasn't had a bad game yet, and a lot of people say he would be due for a bad game. You can't have a perfect game every single week, so we'll see. It's gonna be an interesting game. It's
You
gonna
know
be
what I'm
interesting.
surprised about that? So the Seahawks had a shaky run offense, and Shanahan elected to throw the ball a lot, which is fine. You know, Purdy did his job. He made some smart plays, didn't turn the ball over. Um, Fun fact is that Purdy in his first playoff game had 4 touchdowns, and Jimmy G in all his playoff appearances had 4 touchdowns. So see how Purdy does in the next one. But yeah, like Noah said, Cowboys definitely have a better defensive line as well. But the offense does have a good. I mean, the offensive line is better than the Buccaneers' offensive line. So
Look, this is all I'm gonna say about the defenses Brock Purdy faced. Okay, let's take a look. He started what week 13?
yeah.
Dolphins defense not good. Buccaneers defense okay. Seahawks not that good. Commanders not that good. Raiders awful. Cardinals awful. So then you go against the Seahawks, which are not that good. So this is the first test, first big test for Brock Purdy,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the only question I have about that game is if Brock Purdy can handle that defense. It's a little different. It's a little different.
I think they just got to establish the run early. McCaffrey is just a freaking beast.
Yeah, the 49ers are so good overall that I'm not. I think they're still gonna win, but I think Brock Purdy's gonna have he's gonna have to be a little less reckless because at times I've seen that he can be kind of reckless with it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not saying he's bad. He's still a great QB. I think he should be the starter next year also, especially if they win Sunday. So
If they go to the Super Bowl, there's no question. Trey Lance out, bro.
no, if
Get
they go
this.
to the Super Bowl, like there's no like you said, no question he's starter next year. Like why would you even shake it up?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
And all this talk about Tom Brady going to the Niners. Why? Why do we need a 47? Sorry. Why do the Niners need a 47-year-old year
It was
old
weak.
QB? I know. I did say we. I corrected myself because I
Who's
didn't
weak?
want
Who's
Noah to
weak?
yell at me.
Who's weak? You on the team?
I've been
Part of
doing
the
better. Have you noticed?
team? Yeah, you did that a lot with the Warriors. That was a big we thing right there. But yeah, a little lance to the Bucks for Tom Brady. Mm-hmm.
No. Just an awful, awful deal. Um,
But yeah, I guess we'll go over the games a little bit last week. Chargers, tough loss, which we kind of went over, and then the Ravens had a terrible fumble. And then the coaches came out and blamed Huntley, which I think is the worst move ever. Um, you lose your team when you blame a player on the team. It just doesn't make any sense. You have J.K. Dobbins coming out and saying that if they would have won if Lamar Jackson was throwing shots at Lamar for not playing through his injury, which I think is dumb. I think knee injuries are serious. Back, knees, um, any type of shoulder injuries for QBs are just no, don't risk it. Um,
mhm.
but yeah, it was a terrible, terrible play. They tried to do a jump for from 2 yards out almost over the line for was it a touchdown or a first down? The touchdown, right?
Touchdown, yeah.
Touchdown, yeah. and then he fumbled, and the Bengals took it back to win the game. That was like the Bengals offense was kind of stuck. So
Yeah, just crazy. Just I know 2 yards, to a lot of people, it's not that far. Like, you know,
it's far, man.
but it's far in like football. When you think about, the offensive line, that's almost a yard right there because how big they are.
Yeah.
And you got to jump over the line and the defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
So I
And you
don't
have the
know.
linebackers coming over.
Yeah, it's just
It's like
a whole.
so many moving parts. It's like too far to do that. So
Mhm.
terrible call. I think uh, I don't know how that happened. Like I
Yeah,
was watching as I was watching it happen as he jumped. I'm like, what are they doing? They're 2 yards away.
could have try to Superman it,
Yeah, that was an insane play.
but
Fun to watch though. Fun to watch.
yeah, really good games, and of course, probably gonna have another good weekend of games. But that's it. That's all we have for this episode. Episode number 18
Yep.
of the MPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast. Thank you everyone for listening so far to this point. Me and Noah are rocking and rolling, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah. Rock and rolling.